Hello and welcome back to another edition of Check It Out. Okay friends, in today's video I'm going to talk about the valet key, why you can use it, what you can use it for, what you cannot use it for, and there are some things. And also, what can we do to start our car in an emergency? Do we really need to get another key cut for hundreds of dollars at the dealership? Not thousands, but it's hundreds of dollars at the dealership if you have one of these fancy keys. So let's talk about it. Either you're going to do this because you lost your key or because your key fell apart like this one right here. Don't forget, in an emergency, you can still use this key right here. I know it doesn't look like it. You need this part of the key to start the car. But you also need this little piece right here, which is the chip. If you want to see what the chip looks like inside the key, it's this part right here. And if you look, there's a little triangle right down here where my thumb is. I'll kind of zoom in on it. Inside that is the chip. So if you're in an emergency and you need to start your car, you can use those two pieces right there. And this chip right here where my thumb is needs to be close to this circle right here. So as long as you get it close to this circle, I'm trying to zoom in a little bit better for us. Get it close to the circle while you start your car. So check it out. If I try to start my car with just this part of the key, it doesn't turn over. It's not starting. And it's blinking the green key thing right there at me. The reason it's blinking the green key thing is that I didn't have this little chip right here close to it. So let's try it again. Let's take the key out. And then let's put our little key thing right next to the reader, this circle thing. So let's put it right next to that reader. And look, car started. There you go, there's the RPMs. So in an emergency, if you need to, use this half the key. Make sure that when you start the car that you have this little chip close to the circle. But let's talk about valet keys. What can you do with it? What can you not? I've seen all kinds of people on the internet saying you can't drive your car with it. Of course you can. Think about what a valet is, right? So that started the car right up. There's the RPMs to prove it. A valet is that person you're going to drop your fancy car off to if you go to a nice hotel or a nice restaurant, which I am not part of, but I understand what a valet is. So what you can and cannot do, let's say that you're going to that fancy dinner and you want to lock away your valuables, which I don't have any of. But if I did, I could lock them in my glove box right here and use the key to lock it. And the valet key can start the car, drive the car, unlock the car, which I'll show you right now. It'll even set the security system for the car, and you can see that red light turn on and off for the security when I open and close the door. But it will not unlock or lock this guy right here. It won't work. And the whole idea is that if you gave your key to a valet, a stranger to drive your car basically, that you could lock your valuables inside this box. So for our purposes, this key is going to be a lot more helpful for if your key exploded, is what I say. Now I don't use this key anymore. I use my backup normal key, which still works perfectly fine, of course. And then my wife uses this key right here if she needs to drive my car, which is like once a month or something like that. So again, you can still use this key if you need to. Also, by the way, while this looks really bad, it still functions. I can still press the lock and unlock. Of course, it's very temporary and it's kind of a mess, but you could do this to unlock and lock the car if you wanted to. You could also still use your broken key here to get in and out of the vehicle. So don't worry, you could still do that. All right, friends, listen, I hope this video helped you out here. Put any questions down below and I'll try to clarify anything I possibly can. Like and subscribe to the channel. Also, if this video helped you out, this is the third or fourth video I've made on keys for Honda vehicles and some other vehicles. So check out the playlist under Honda Pilot Keys and you'll be able to check out some of those other really valuable videos. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye for now.